Have you ever heard of Daniel's Law, Alyssa? Uh. It's all kind of crazy out there, Bomb First TV. Yes, sir. It's your boy Snake Eye, Bomb First TV checking in. Salute to the military for dropping them bombs on that like button before we even get lit. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You're rocking with Snake Eyes, your favorite blogger, and whatever you do in your life when you come to Bomb First TV. Don't play with that like button. If you like the content, then do your boy Snake Eyes a favor and guess what? Like the content. Let's go. Hey, Bomb First TV, what is wrong with Alyssa and Dayvault? Alyssa and Dayvault, she's a famous YouTuber here on YouTube, y'all, and she does makeup on her YouTube channel, but this ain't what we talking about. We talking about the many faces of Alyssa Dayvault, and I mean to say that everybody thought she was cool, she was cordial, she was a nice young lady, but come to find out, she went to the hospital because she had vaginal bleeding, and come to find out she delivered a placenta and an umbilical cord, but no baby. So of course they naturally thinking like, where is the damn baby? What's going on with her? Police were called and they drilled it out of her. She did deliver a baby boy a week prior, and guess what she did, y'all? Yes, she threw him in the trash. And after drilling her and seeing what's wrong with this crazy girl, they also found out that back in 2017, she did the same thing to another baby. So basically, she going around having unprotected sex, having children who didn't actually be in this world, Bomb First military, and then discarded them like they some piece of trash. I mean, look at this makeup on her. Yeah, you're going to be crying a long time, Alyssa, because you are being charged with 2 counts of murder, killing these 2 poor innocent children. And to make things worse, Bomb First, she got 2 kids already here. So I don't know if that played a part into it, but if you had the baby, if you got pregnant, you could have used Daniel's Law and provided a safe haven for those innocent children. I had a video coming up, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Share my videos, y'all. We growing this channel. This Bomb First TV and your boy Snake Eye signing out. Yes,
Now
sir.
a graphic warning ahead of this next story for you.
A North Myrtle Beach woman is still locked up after warrants suggest she killed her 2 newborn babies and then dumped them in the trash. News 13's Julie Calhoun joins us live now near where one of the bodies was found. Julie, you've been talking to neighbors. What have you learned?
Well, according to the North Myrtle Beach Police Department warrants, they say that Dayvault disposed of one of the baby's bodies at this address. Now, we did knock on the door and try to talk to who was at this home, but they did not answer the door. We did talk to one woman who didn't want to talk to us on camera, but she says Dayvault has 2 children and would see them at the park. According to police warrants, Alyssa and Dayvault allegedly disposed of a newborn boy's body on December 2nd or 3rd. According to reports, she went to the hospital with heavy vaginal bleeding, where she delivered placenta and an umbilical cord, but no baby was delivered. Police were contacted, and during an interview with police, she stated she gave birth to a newborn boy. The child was born alive and took breast. She then told police she disposed of the baby boy's body in the trash at her home. She is also accused of disposing of baby girl's body at an apartment complex on David Street in November of 2017.
Sadness, and to see it happen in the nice community that I live in.
Eric Heron says he remembers seeing Dayvault around the apartment complex. During an interview with police, Dayvault admitted to birthing a newborn girl at her home. She told police she put the baby's body in the trash at her apartment complex. During the investigation, police obtained medical records, which stated that on November 4th, 2017, she was in her 3rd trimester of pregnancy and the fetus had a healthy heart tone.
I feel like it's a very family-oriented community, and to hear something like that happening in my neighborhood, in our neighborhood, is really sad. There's nothing good about anything like that happening anywhere close to home.
North Myrtle Beach police are still investigating, and officials tell us that they did take some items out of the home during a search warrant. The Horry County Coroner's Office says the autopsy for the newborn baby boy has been done at MUSC. That could be a couple months before those results are back.
Breaking news update for you at 5 o'clock on the homicide by child abuse case out of North Myrtle Beach. WNBF News just receiving the incident report associated with the arrest of Alyssa Dayvault. According to police, they found the remains of a deceased baby boy at her home Tuesday. An Horry County coroner was called to that home, took possession of the baby. The child's body was transported to MUSC for an autopsy. No word yet on when that autopsy is actually scheduled. And officials say Dayvault gave birth to that baby last week before disposing the body in her trash. After doing interviews with the woman, police found out this wasn't the first time she had allegedly done something like this. Aaron Edwards spoke with those who knew the 30-year-old woman. She joins us now live with an update on this story. Aaron?
Eric, I spoke to people who knew Alyssa Dayvault today, many getting emotional talking about the incident. Some neighbors say it's even hard to look over at their house because the trash can is still sitting in their yard.
It's very heartbreaking.
It's a story shaking the North Myrtle Beach community, especially those who knew Alyssa Dayvault.
She was very friendly, nice, and I would never expect that she would did something like this.
Dayvault is facing 2 charges of murder by child abuse and 2 counts of removal of human remains. After warrants show she gave birth to 2 children in back-to-back years and disposed of their bodies.
I have 2 kids of my own, and I would do whatever it takes to protect them. So after seeing that it was not only 1, but 2, it broke my heart big time. And knowing she already has 2 beautiful girls, and very, very shocking to see that.
North Myrtle Beach police started investigating this incident last week after they say Dayvault was admitted to Grand Strand Regional Hospital last Wednesday. Arrest warrants say she delivered a placenta and umbilical cord, but no child. When police interviewed Dayvault, they say she confessed to delivering a male child here at her home on South Oak Drive on December 2nd. She told police the child was alive and took multiple gasping breaths, but she failed to seek medical treatment and didn't try to save the child's life. The warrant says Dayvault then put the child's body in the trash at her home without notifying police.
Knowing you carried it for 9 months and to dispose them in the trash and live day by day, there's no way I can do it.
Warrants also say a similar incident happened November 2017, where Dayvault disposed of a baby girl in the dumpster at her apartment complex.
I've been here 5 years, and I don't feel like I have to leave. I feel like it's a very family-oriented community, and to hear something like that happening in my neighborhood, in our neighborhood, is really sad.
I stopped by Dayvault's house today, and while someone was at the home, they refused to come to the door.
I just pray for her family and definitely her children to grow up possibly without a mother because of the mistakes that she did.
Those who knew Dayvault say they had no idea she was pregnant, but they did notice she was wearing sweatshirts and baggy clothes on hot days in the summer this past few months. No bond has been set yet for Dayvault. Reporting live in the studio, Aaron Edwards, WNBF.